completed.
When the food storehouse is finished, you can use food to regenerate the life points and mana reserves in your summoned units. This is especially important if you summon several magic units.
Yes.
Your avatar and your heroes, by the way, regenerate themselves without food. Summoned at least 15 combat units. If you follow the path past the orc camp farther to the east, you will arrive at an enemy lookout.
Quickly now.
As soon as it makes sight contact, it will alarm its headquarters. Advance with your avatar, the hero, and at least 15 combat units to the east. As soon as the lookout has discovered
over,
you,
time for work.
a yellow warning signal will appear on the overview map.
Follow me. Now. Quickly now.
The orcs have been alerted to your presence and will send out an
Forwards.
assault wave to confront
Now.
you. Destroy the orcs and their camp.
Quickly now. Now. To adventure. Forwards.
They're attacking!
Here. Adventure.
Never surrender! Eyes open, swords ready, sir! Ready for action, all right!
The rune calls.
Fortify the defenses!
Right away.
Yes.
They're attacking!
Freedom. Now. Quickly now. Follow me. At arms, men.
Fortify the defenses!
Into battle we go.
Fortify the
You
defenses!
warriors, stand by.
They're attacking!
Stay with me, men. Into battle we go. Moon warriors, stand by. Quickly now. Attack to adventure.
Ready to fight, sir!
Destiny awaits.
Congratulations. If you now look in your quest book,
Forwards.
you will see that you have now solved the 2 previously open steps. The leader of the orcs was carrying the rune. Loot the corpse and take the rune if not already done so. Now go back to Joshua at the human monument and talk to him.
Very well.
By Zarek's accursed eyes, the rune, you did it. Even if I can barely stand to look at a rune warrior, nobody else could have managed that feat. Master Rowan will be relieved.
You have received additional experience points for solving the quests, and your avatar has gained 1 level. With every new level, your avatar will have open the inventory and go into the category Character Information. On the right of the window, select your avatar if it's not already activated. On the left of the window, you will see the skills of your avatar, and in the middle, its attributes. Distribute the new attribute points, for example, for strength or wisdom. To do this, click in the window on the small arrows directly beside the numbers of the attributes.
Forwards.
The individual attributes stand for the characteristics of a figure. If you pass over an attribute with a mouse pointer, the help window will explain the meaning of the individual numbers.
Forwards.
Now distribute the new skill points. Click on New Skills and select Light Combat. Distribute the second point wherever you like by clicking on one of the small arrows beside the skill. Due to your improved skills in light combat, you have now received an additional combat skill. It's called Berserk. You will find this melee combat skill in your spellbook. Transfer Berserk to your magic memory. Close your inventory. Combat abilities and some magics test the Berserk ability by selecting your character and clicking the symbol below in the action bar, or above left on the portrait. When you trigger the Berserk ability, your avatar causes an enormous damage to the enemy for a short period of time. This can be very helpful in an emergency situation, although you cannot apply this attack again until after a few minutes. Now speak to Joshua again.
It's slowly getting to be time for me to head out. It was good to fight by your side again.
Come along. I'll accompany you to the portal. That will be interesting.
Rowan. That's the Rowan. One moment later, and we would have been lost.
Do you have the rune?
Tahira salvaged it from the ruins. Here it is.
Tahira, I thank you. You have...
Served you well?
I can understand your fury. Believe me, it was worth it. This rune is the key to our future and past. But I don't want to bother you any longer. Live in peace, Tahira. We will not meet again.
Farewell, Tahira.
You can now leave this map through the magic portal, or follow the path to the south, where further opponents are waiting along with some useful hints, which you don't necessarily need for the first maps.
Forwards. For
By
freedom.
clicking on the options in the top right, you can save the current game at any time.
Freedom.
Whenever you see a statue,
now.
you will receive some
Attack.
tips and hints from different weapons.
We're under attack. Stay with me, men. Quickly now. To adventure. To adventure. At arms, men. Into battle we go.
Never give up!
To adventure. At arms, men.
Engaging the enemy!
Into battle we go.
Never give up!
Follow me.
Never give up!
To
Freedom.
provide a better overview, the view direction
Unlike man.
is automatically
We're under
oriented
attack.
in isometric perspective toward
Follow
the
me.
north. You can use the Delete and
Quickly now.
N keys to rotate the view. You can also do this by holding down both mouse buttons and moving the mouse to the left or right.
To adventure.
The view automatically returns to the starting position when you release the keys or the mouse buttons.
Quickly
This
now.
function can also be deactivated in the options.
At arms, men.
You can use the home key to return the view to the north.
They're attacking! Never surrender!
Follow me. For freedom.
Fortify the defenses! They're attacking! Enemy
At arms.
contact!
We're under attack. For the order.
Engaging the enemy! Never give up! Never give up!
For Aonir. Now. For Aonir. Now. To adventure.
The resources in
Follow me.
SpellForce regenerate in the course of time. It can thus be wise to leave one or two craftsmen at an exhausted aria spring or a mined ore deposit. The mightiest combat unit you have at your disposal is the Titan. Each race has its own Titan. To create a Titan, you must first construct a large headquarters of the appropriate race.
At arms,
You can
men.
only have one Titan for each race.
Follow me. Now.
Fortify the defenses! Engaging the enemy! Enemy contact! Engaging the enemy!
To adventure. Follow me.
Call the guards. Call the guards. We're under attack. Save yourself.
Forwards. go.
If you hold
To
down the
adventure.
Alt key and give your own units a go-to command with the right mouse button, your units will scout the area between their present position and the destination. By indicating several points, they will patrol these points one after the other, forwards and backwards, with no regard to their starting position. When scouting, your units will attack any enemy in their sight. By holding down the shift button when you give your own units a go-to command on the right side, you can describe the exact route they should take from the At the final point, the units will stop. You can use this method to send your units around an enemy camp without having to change their directions over and over again.
Here, to adventure.
Enemy contact. Never give up.
For our near. For our near.
Never give up.
To adventure. For our near.
You will find a monument symbol in the action.
Into battle we go.
When you click on it with the left mouse button, you can quickly select your monuments one after another and produce units without moving. When you click on the monument symbol with the right mouse button, then view will focus on
Yes.
the monuments one after another.
I shall not fail. For our near. It's an ambush. Let's go. For the order.
Fortify the defenses.
We're under attack.
They're attacking. Never give up. Waiting your order. Waiting your order.
To adventure. The lines must hold.
Enemy contact. Fortify the defenses. Ready to fight, sir. They're
Shall not
attacking.
fail. Now.
You can build some buildings at the start of the game, whereas others require the construction of small, middle, or large headquarters. You will find the appropriate instructions in the respective output.
Fortify the defenses.
Forward.
Some units require special buildings before they can be summoned.
Engaging the
Aside
enemy.
from the necessary resources, they may also need a forge for metal weapons and armor, a weapon workshop for wooden weapons and leather outfits, or a magic building for units with magic skills.
Never surrender.
Some units need further special buildings. You will find the appropriate
Into
ones in
battle
the
we go.
respective help windows. Some rare
Stay with me,
weapons
men.
have magic effects. These effects cannot be specifically cast. They unleash their power in combat at random times.
For the order.
A number of different effects are possible. For example, there are weapons with an additional fire
Stay with me, men.
or others which take life points away from the caller and add them to the order.
Now. It's an ambush. Into battle we go.
Never give up! They're attacking!
Now. For our near.